Hey, I'm Firefox, and I'm gonna play my life. Kind of a different twist, I guess. It all started back in the summer of 2008. My brother had just kicked me off the World of Warcraft account that I shared with him, and I was really mad. I was so mad that I started Googling how to make my own game. While on Google, I found hundreds upon hundreds of sites where you could build your own kind of 2D minigames. But I really wanted a legit studio to build on. Eventually, I found Roblox and I was instantly fascinated by it. I mean, I was 10, I adored Legos, computer games, and it pretty much combined two things into one. I quickly got to making my first ever Roblox account. The only problem was, I was a very honest person. I put my real age on there. That meant I was super safe chat. Yeah. So when I went to my first place and found out I couldn't talk and the only way that I knew how to move was by clicking the little mouse button, I was kind of turned off. I said, this game sucks, and I pretty much uninstalled faster than you could say merely. But with my only other online computer game being gone, I thought to myself, maybe I messed up, you know? Maybe I did something wrong while making my first account. So I tried again about a day later, and thus the account KKGG was born. And this time, without Super Safe Chat. Eventually I found out just what Super Safe Chat was, and I was finally able to go back on my original account to Mentis and turn it off. A few weeks later, I found myself addicted to Roblox. It was a game where you could customize your player, have fun with friends, form, build your own personalized game. It was heaven, pretty much. During the summer 2008, I found a really cool guy named Commander 13CNC3. We found out we both really liked Resident Evil, specifically the Resident Evil Build to Survive game by Savannah, We became the best of friends. In fact, I begged my sister to buy me a Builder Sub, and we actually shared Dementis when she did. Yeah, he was that good of a friend, and I trusted him that much. Fast forward a few months, and we found ourselves onto our first Robloxian Christmas. We worked together to solve these what seemed to be like cryptic puzzles in hopes that we can get these awesome gifts, and you know what? Most of them we did. It was an awesome process of friendship, teamwork, and wits. When the Winter's Building Place contest happened, we both rejoiced to ourselves that we got that amazing snowman head. During spring of 2009, Commander and I kinda split apart, and I was pretty lonely for a few months until summer came along. Thinking about it now, it could have been because we were both in school most of our days. Anyway, during the summer of 2009, I met my second best friend in Roblox, Zapper888. He liked Harry Potter, and I told him I did too. I don't know exactly why, but we became great friends after that. Him and I joined the same groups, played the same games, did a lot together. Most of my 2009 year I just spent playing games with him. Fall of 2009 came, and that's when I became a little more cynical and stupid. It was that phase of my childhood where I was extremely impressionable and all I did was troll in the forums. This ultimately costed me and Zapper to split apart being friends, and my account to Mentis being deleted in February of 2010. I was broken. It was like a part of me was lost. I mean, Roblox was me, and not having many friends in school, the closest person in real life I could talk to was my sister. So after Dementis was deleted, I figured out to scale my 2008 account's KKGG, but nope.avi, he was past guest. That caused me to go on a spree of alts. To this day, I now have 395 verified alt accounts, and most of them made in 2010. During 2010, I also got into middle school, where I became really depressed, not only because of Roblox, but also because I was on Roblox so much that I didn't have many friends in school. And ultimately, my grades dropped to mainly D's and F's. Fast forward all the drama and BS, I eventually came to making the account Calvantis and went under the ego of an assassin who was the best of the best. Which, ironically, wasn't at all. In fact, I was really bad. I'd like to say I met a new best friend while playing Calvantis, but honestly I didn't. In fact, Calvantis got deleted within the same year because I was still that same immature kid who was kind of a troll and jerk in real life. In 2011, once Calvantis was deleted, I gave up and I quote-unquote quit Roblox for about a year. Within that same time, in real life, I got my life back together, I met some really cool friends, and I finally found out who I am. I loved writing, I loved being spontaneous and crazy, and I loved being sarcastic, and I wanted to mainly direct films. Ultimately, I thank Roblox for deleting me twice. It got me on track enough to learn who I am, and within that time, It also got me on track that I met some really amazing friends in real life. Fast forward to 2012, I was a recovered kid, previously kind of depressed a little bit, and I was a happier person. I didn't fight as much, I eased down with the flames, and I noticed that my old crappy HP laptop still had Roblox installed, and it wasn't touched since 2011. I decided why not hop back on one more time with a new account, a new start, and that's when I created Firefox in hopes to get every single badge on the site. Obviously that's not who I am now. During the last few months, I really started coming out. I created my YouTube account, got 100 subscribers lately, and I met some really fantastic friends from that. One of them being, for example, This Is Ice. Check out his YouTube down below, it's really good, if you like commentary. So yeah, it's really cool. In the end, looking back at all of this, it really got some good memories coming back to me, because honestly, I was on the brink of forgetting this all, and I wouldn't have remembered it all if I wouldn't have really gone back to look at this if I didn't watch a few videos about this. So if you haven't noticed by now, this is a parody of Draw Your Life, instead it's Play Your Life, seeing as how it's Roblox, and it's kind of cool to see just how far you've progressed. Obviously I have a few more years tacked on to me since I've joined in 2008, so I had a lot more story behind me, but if you want to, give this a try. I mean, it doesn't have to be long, it can be like 30 seconds honestly, but it doesn't matter how long you joined. Like, you could have maybe 6 months of gameplay and you could have a ton of memories in that, so yeah. Try making your own, you don't even need a mic to do this, so just have fun. Love you guys, new video next week. Or a real video. Bye.